Hi, welcome to FX Cabinets Warehouse. We're going to assemble a Lazy Susan. So now we are assembling a Lazy Susan. And the first part that I'm going to show you is the actual spinner of the Lazy Susan. The factory have pre-marked, this is your bottom shelf of the Lazy Susan. And the factory have pre-marked where the spinner is going to sit first. We're going to install this spinner base. And now we have to install the actual trade of the actual wheel to turn. So the factory have marked also where this is going to be attached. To do that, I'm going to take my bottom shelf down and put my actual spinner, and through this hole I'm going to find and match so now I'm securing my spinner wheel to my bottom shelf, and I need to install 4 screws. I continue spinning and look for the next hole. And I secure it. And the last hole. Now I'm going to repeat the same with our upper shelf. The holes are already pre-marked by the factory. So I put my spinner wheel with the same screws that I used previously. The factory have made another hole. In this way I can see through when I install my actual turning wheel. The wheel is already pre-marked by the factory. And I do the same thing. I look for the hole. And when everything is already in place, I'm ready to proceed assembling my Lazy Susan. Next step, I take my big frame. This is the big frame. And I take my left rear panel. And I'm going to secure my big frame on the back of the left rear panel. Notice the female and the male brackets are pre-installed by the factory. I use my Now I'm ready to install my bottom shelf panel. Now I'm ready to install my left rear panel. Now that my panel is in place, I can secure the female and the male bracket with the center screw. And now I'm ready for the next step. I can put my left rear panel. I can put the metal clips on the bottom first and then secure them on the top. Now I can secure my rear left panel. Now I'm going to secure my small frame into the big frame and also to the rear right panel. I lose the screws of the big frame on the female part, and this way the male part will go smoothly. Take advantage to secure my panel from the inside. Now I'm assembling my toe kick. The female part into the male part, and this part goes on my bottom panels. So now I'm ready to turn my Lazy Susan again and to install my upper shelf with the turntable Lazy Susan. The top shelf for the Lazy Susan has two finishes: unfinished and finished. You of course put the finished part towards the door. Now we're ready to install our hinges for our Lazy Susan doors. These hinges have several adjustments. Okay, now we're going to be ready to install our main hinges. They will be connected from here to our actual frame of our Lazy Susan. Now we're ready to install our main hinge for our Lazy Susan. And it's secure and pre-cut and pre-marked screws. We are ready for our first door. Now that we finished already assembling our main hinge to the small frame and the door, our last door and now we have our Lazy Susan from